Can Krista see it now? Let's see if anything happens. Like, oh, hello everybody. We are live.
Should have like a... No?
Nothing coming up?
Are you connected to the internet? Question mark.
I think so. Top fans.
It does say. It does say live.
It does say live.
Does say...
32 seconds in.
Give it a view.
I mean, yeah, there's nobody watching, so this isn't.
No, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
People can't watch back on it.
I'm just seeing what's that? What's that?
Oh, no. My phone is
Hello. The camera has flipped.
There we go.
I don't know how I flipped the camera there. We just flipped the camera.
How do you?
Take it off a minute.
Hold on.
Hello everybody. Let's show you quickly. We're in Merthyr Market, look guys. Bum, bum, bum. Merthyr Indoor Market. Lost and found hidden treasures. So let's turn the camera. Nope, that was the wrong way. That way. Let's try not to do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Where's it gone?
Have you lost it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're live. It's showing that one person's watching. So.
That's
Das ist Krista. Krista is good.
Video is
I'm
restricted.
trying to. Yeah, my laptop's not letting me watch it.
Yeah, it's now back down to
Wait,
0 watches.
Are you connected to Wi-Fi? Are you connected to the Indoor Market Wi-Fi?
Maybe.
Could be that they restrict.
It could be. Should we
Yeah, but
unlive?
it's working on my phone. It's just not working on my laptop.
Wow, that is a delay and a half.
Is that a
Or
long
whatever,
delay?
yeah, it's live anyway.
Cool. Right then, guys. So we are going to open. This is just for my personal collection. Pro Set 1990-1991 trading cards. So I literally collected these as a kid. I've got one here on the side wall. So that's the one I've got a whole set of these. So that's what we're looking for when we open all these up. And I'm ably assisted with our friend Jade.
Hi.
And so we may as well just crack it open and see what happens. People might start watching if we start opening things.
If we get something good.
Well, I'm hoping, like I said to you before, is that we're going to get a full set out of this one box. So let's open it up.
Just want to preface this by saying I know nothing about football.
Oh, it's a bit of a pig to open this one, guys. There we go. We've got 16 people in the house watching. That's good.
Yeah.
Who knew? Well, I might as well just leave it open, actually.
Yeah.
Which way's that way? That way's up, isn't it?
Yeah, that way's up.
So, should we just start ripping them?
Yeah.
Let's just start ripping them.
Let's go.
Go on, Jade, you have one. We'll open 2 at a time.
Okay.
The old plastic, horrible plastic from the 90s.
Oh my god.
No problem.
So this is going to have, so I should turn it that way because you guys are looking that way. Roger Joseph and Gary Owers. Paul Bratwell, Paul Davies, he was a cool player. Arsenal just won the league. Go on, Arsenal. I'm not an Arsenal fan, by the way. Not an Arsenal fan at all. Niall Quinn, Man City. Roy Keane in his Nottingham Forest Nottingham Forest outfit. Kit's the word, isn't it?
Yeah.
David Phillips, Steve Ogrovich. It's been a long time since I've said that. Mark Chamberlain, Kerry Dixon, Brian Kilcoyne, Paul Walsh. Paul Walsh was quite a good player back in the day. This is how I'm showing my age so badly, isn't I?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Danny Wallace. Luther Blissett! Yes!
Is that good?
Luther Blissett is a Watford legend, and Watford are obviously my team.
Oh.
I tell you what we haven't done, Jay. We haven't actually turned the light on.
Oh my god, yeah.
Let's turn the light on.
Yeah.
Does that help, guys? Is that a bit brighter?
That's probably brighter.
I hope so. Steve Osborne and Goodney Bergson.
Goodney Bergson.
Ah. Again, Tottenham. Ah, yes, we've got a Watford player. Yes, lovely. Paul Wilkinson, Watford player. There we go. Right. Let's get some more open. That's what we want. We want Watford players to win. Oh, look at that. can already tell. Gary Speed in his Leeds kit. But let's start at the front. So we've got David Speedy, Simon Parker, David Lee, Earl Barrett, Peter Nicholas and Neil Poynton. Another Roy Keane, that's two of him we've got now. Brian Sharp, Kevin Drinkle and Dean Glover. Oh, Brian Robson, guys. Any Man United fans out there? I might sell you that if you ask nicely. There we go. We've got some comments on it as well that I can't see, unfortunately, guys. Another Paul Walsh, Gary Bannister, Tony Norman. And there's the Gary Speed. Oh, Teddy Sheringham and Gary Speed. Very cool. Very cool. Let's just rip them.
Yeah,
Go.
I can't even open them properly.
Yeah, I always found the plastic on these were just
Yeah.
like,
This is the type of plastic they use in like shipping packaging nowadays.
yeah, cheap plastic.
Yeah.
Definitely not good for the planet. Nigel Spink and Jeff Thomas. John Burridge and Wilf Rostron. Wilf Rostron used to play for Watford, so that's a good card for me to have. Steve Ball, it's one of the biggest pulls in the set, which is nice. About £3. Whey! Stephen Yates, Glenn Cockrell, Rob Newman, David Rocastle, class Arsenal player, guys. Remember, go on. You can buy these here. Come and buy them at the shop. Neil Smiley, Mark Hughes. Oh, nice. Andy Gray as well. Very cool. Kevin Ratcliffe, Paul Barber, John Pearson, Lloyd McGrath, John Ebrell, and Phil G. Or G?
G. Yeah, I'd say G.
He's a G.
Actually, should I set up the comments?
Yeah, can we see the comments? I'll keep ripping. I'll keep ripping, guys. There we go. So we've got Darren McDonough, Simon Barker. It's weird, I'm showing 2 comments on my screen. Oh, no, 2 likes. It's 2 likes, not comments. My bad. Oh, Peter Beardsley, guys. Any Liverpool fans out there? Brand new Peter Beardsley card from 1991. Neil Poynton. Brian Burrows. Gordon Strachan. Class Scottish player. Laurie Sanchez. Awesome. David Kerslake. Alan McDonald. And Nick Pickering. Right, over to Jade. What's Jade got?
Okay. Michael Ginn. Don't even know if that's good. Gary Chivers. Jason Dodge. Malcolm Allen. Hans Seegers.
Yeah. Who did he play for?
I don't know.
Goalkeeper, Reinhold, Wimbledon. Big letters across the bottom, Wimbledon.
Gary
Gillespie.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas was a class player.
Mohammed Amar. Ian Bishop.
Nice. Let's get some more.
I actually recognise that name.
30p back in the days, guys. 30 pence.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
I've never seen anything 30p. I'll tell you what.
Right. Steve Bold. Class Arsenal defender back in the day. And Cyril Regis. Gordon Armstrong and Gary Crosby. John Fashion, absolute class player he was. Kent Nielsen. Adrian Heath and Alexei Sherandi. Russian, possibly?
Yeah.
Let's see. Defender, Soviet Union. So yes. Michael Forsyth, Lee Dixon, another class Arsenal defender. Clayton Blackmore. Oh, as if we pulled 2 Man Uniteds together. Clayton Blackmore, Brian Robson. Very nice. Martin Hodge, Mark Morris. John Sheridan, Simon Tracy. Mark Wright and Jan Stelechko. Let's have a look at him.
Jan, I'd say.
Queen's Park Rangers. Some of my friends will know they love a bit of Queen Park Rangers, a lot of my friends. Right, let's get some more.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you for all the watchers, guys. Sorry if you can't comment. My wife said that commenting's not working.
You do have 2 new subscribers.
Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. Very, very kind of you. David O'Leary, oh, he was class as well. I think I found out that I'm a fan of early 90s Arsenal team. That's what I've learned today. So Lars Elstrup and David O'Leary, Gary Crosby, Steve Nicol, even the Liverpool team back in the 90s was class too. Fraser Digby and Kenneth Moncow, Adrian Heath and Romeo Zondervan. What a class name.
I don't even know.
Danny Maddox, he was cool. Steve Agorovich again. Roy Regley, Ian Marshall. Neil Wright, Razor Geezer. Proper geezer. He's a proper geezer.
Talking about?
If you knew who he was, he's been on all these different shows, like the bailiff shows and stuff. He's like a proper hard man, is Neil Ruddock. He's class. And Gary Barker, Steve Lovell and Andy Much, Brian Dean and Frank Stapleton. Only one Watford player. Oh, you're behind me. Trevor Hebbard. So only one Watford player so far. Well, in a Watford kit at least, anyway. Shame. I remember being in the playground, guys, when I was a kid, literally junior school, getting these cards at the local corner shop, and all we wanted was the Watford players. We were literally a few hundred yards from the football stadium. So we've got Kevin Sheddy, Mickey Adams, Kevin Sheddy, and Steve Redmond, Steve Shettle and Neil Webb. Another Neil Webb.
Oh my God.
Mick Harford and Neil Webb. Graham Sharp, Gordon Strachan, emphatic Gordon Strachan. Oh, David Platts, he's one of the hits in the set. He's about £3 as well. Des Walker as well. David Howes and Ruben Agbola, class name. Alan Knight and Perry Groves. I don't remember Perry Groves. Lee Power. Oh, let's keep going.
Okay. Damn.
See, one of the big cards in this is a Gary Lineker card as well. So we got Mark Crossley and Brian Harwood.
I'm on Harley's.
Kevin Wilson, Ray Wilkins. Gary McAllister and Gary Shelton. Mitch Thomas and Tommy Catton. Perry Digweed, he used to play for Watford as well at one point.
So Harley's has comments on it.
Oh, we got comments on one of them.
Ginger and Miles have both said hi.
Hello, Ginger. Hello, Miles. Nigel Jemson, David Bardsley. So we've only got a couple of people watching at the moment. Gary Lund and Terry Phelan. Ian Baird, Trevor Francis. Trevor Francis is quite a famous, I think he's a football manager nowadays. Gary Ablett and Mark Ward. Cool. Back up to 4 people watching.
Yeah, bear with me.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Alec Chamberlain. Now, Alec Chamberlain did play for Watford, but unfortunately, in this set, he plays for Luton Town, which is Watford's biggest rivals. So, boo. Alec Chamberlain, Gary Owers.
Oh.
Double John Scales. Dave Besant and Nigel Winterburn. Again, the Arsenal defence were class back in the 90s. Ronnie Whelan. Double Ronnie Whelan. Lee Dixon, we've had him before, and David Smith. Another David Platt, that's good. Mark Morris. Peter Hadcock. Oh no, Haddock, not Hadcock. Haddock. And Bernie Slavin. Tony Daly. Tony Daly, he was class. Sorry. John Pemberton and Tony Daly. Paul Stewart. Steve Walsh. Not bad.
How many cards are in the set?
I don't know. I know I had a stack of, none of them were doubles, and it was a massive stack. Hey, look at that! Whoop. Okay, let's go. So we've got Paul Birch and Kevin Moore, Ray Houghton, Paul Rideout, John Lukic and Steve Clark, John Byrne and Chris Kiwoma.
I don't know.
Mark Leonard and Trevor Peake, Tony Cascarino and Peter Reid. Peter Reid became a football manager, quite a good one. Norman Whiteside, Steve Cherry, Ian Brightwell and Andy Garner. Kerry Hughes. That's a Welsh name, isn't it? Kerry Hughes. Yeah. And Glyn Hodges. And then Rod Thomas. Yeah. Proper Watford kit, that. Love it. Anybody watching, comment who your favourite football team is. Because why not? Or player, if you've got any favourite players from this era, especially. Graham Lasso, class player. Cyril Regis and Graham Lasso. Another Graham Lasso, lovely. And another Steve Ball, one of the bigger hits in the set. Martin Keown. Martin Keown playing for Everton. I did not know that. He was an Arsenal player. Tony Coton. Tony Coton played for Watford as well. Long time ago. He was a goalkeeper coach for Watford as well, I believe. Mick Harford and Jason Dozzle. Nigel Clough. Double Nigel Clough. Jimmy Quinn and Ian Holloway. Ian Holloway? Let's have a look at that. Ian Holloway. Is that the manager? If he fell in a barrel of boobies, he'd come out sucking his thumb, was one of his classic lines.
What?
Yeah, if he fell in a barrel of boobies, he'd come out sucking his thumb. That was his luck. That's what he said. Chris Price, and I can't even begin to pronounce that one.
I'm lost. I'm lost
Yeah.
on that one.
Zigby Krasichinski. Oh, I'm low power, actually, low battery.
Krzyzewski?
Krasicki?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm assuming another Soviet Union player, is it?
Poland.
Yeah, we're going to have to plug in my phone, guys, because it's already low battery.
Yeah.
No shock there. I'm on Gunji Bergson. Can I get to that? 1 second, guys. Just trying to close. That's it, the power button. And then we'll slip it back down there. About there. Lovely. So who we got? Dean Crombie, Steve Davies, Nick Pickering.
Pickering.
Not bad.
Have you seen that video on YouTube?
Oh, who are you?
Ronnie Pickering.
Who? Ronnie Pickering.
I'm Ronnie Pickering. I love that video. People thought he died a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it turns out he just didn't. Just Facebook bomb.
Right, so where are we? Les Seeley and Gary Bennett. David Priest. Kevin Campbell again, class player. Alan McLaughlin. Neil Quinn. Peter Billin. John Barnes! Yes!
Who is that?
John Barnes, absolute legend. He played for Watford, got signed by Liverpool for, I think it was £1 million back in the day. And he went on to have a massive Liverpool
900,000.
900,000 was it? There you go. So nearly a million.
I mean,
yeah.
in today's.
Oh yeah, he was one of the best.
Yeah.
England, obviously, he was from Jamaica. His parents moved over. I think it was the Windrush generation, and then he went on to play for England. And yeah, he was an absolute legend. I'm getting tingles just talking about how cool he is. Peter Billin and Noel Blake, Mal Donaghy and Chris White, David Seaman. Now that is a class England goalkeeper, one of the best of all time, I would suggest. And John Humphrey. Sorry, John, overlooked you, John, but David Seaman was out. Mick Quinn and Brett Angle. Alan Hansen. Alan Hansen is a commentator now. And Steve McMahon and Robert Fleck. Cool. Look at these piles, guys. Can you see those?
Oh my goodness.
Doosh. So many cards. I'm going to fun collate in all those later. I might have to sleeve them, just like I would with Pokemon cards.
Shoot, let me put all these in the bin first.
There is a lot in there. Look at all these pack guys.
Oh my god.
Not even halfway through the box yet. I'll carry on opening. Oh, another Alec Chamberlain. Ian Culverhouse. Carlton Fairweather. Paul Lake. David Smith. Des Walker. Simon Tracy. Another Luther. Who's he playing for there? Bournemouth. Another Teddy Sheringham. Thomas Hauser. This feels like about something we used to get in the packs back in the days. Julian James and Jason Rees. Brian Gunn and Tim Sherwood. Tim Sherwood was a class little player. Mark Robbins, Alan Harper. Hey, we got the Lineker. There you go, guys. That was the card that everyone wanted back in the day because Gary Lineker was obviously for Tottenham and, of course, England. I'm going to put him to one side. Jason Dozzle and John Byrne. Paul Merson, another class player. Unfortunately, got into drugs.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, another amazing England goalkeeper, Peter Shilton, one of the greatest before David Seaman came along. And Lee Martin, I don't know who Lee Martin is, but he played for United. Lee Sharp, another class player. Ruben Agbola, we've seen him come out already. Tony Cotti. Tony
Yeah.
Cotti. Viewers, thank you guys. Thank you for joining the stream. This is our first ever live stream from our little shop in Merthyr Tydfil. If you're ever in the area, make sure to pop in and say hello. We've got all sorts of comics and, of course, obviously, classic vintage trading cards available on the stall. That's the first time I've actually plugged the stall, other than just opening these cards for my enjoyment. Jason Rees and Glyn Snodin. Colin Pascoe, Ian Culverhouse. Jimmy Case, John Lukic. Ian Butterworth and Paul Lake. Geraint Williams, Dion Dublin. Dion Dublin's a class player, or was. Gordon Cowans, Peter Shilton again. Oh, Paul Ince. Paul Ince is one of the first black managers in the league system, which is a great thing to have on your CV, I suppose, isn't it? Absolute class player as well. Real midfield general. Raymond Atterveld and Ian Crook. Steve Staunton and Danny Wallace. Nice. Let's go. More Watford. You're keeping an eye in case there's any comments coming through. Nothing coming through. Don't be afraid to comment, guys. Tell us who your favourite team is. Tell me if you're happy that Arsenal won the league. David Speedy, Mike Newell, Tony DeRego and Peter Beardsley, Andy Townsend, class player, Neil McDonald, Jeff Eckert and Ian Wright, which I've got for sale on the store at £7. So that's fresh, minty fresh. That one's the old one from when I was a kid. Kingsley Black and Dean Emerson, Richard Shaw and Brian Laws, Chris Fairclough, Barry Horn, Steve Sedgley, Stuart McCall, and Andy Ritchie and Gary Mabbott, captain of Tottenham when they won the FA Cup. Bit of information for you young people watching.
And me.
And Jason. You what, old man? What dinosaur did you ride into work on today?
Bro.
Sorry, you're not Abby. Oh, there's a class player at the back. Mick McCarthy, he became a football manager. Very cool. Brian Gunn, Mick McCarthy. Eric Tortsford, Gary Shelton. Stuart Pearce, and another Lineker. Yes, that's what we like to see. Stuart Pearce famously missed a penalty in the World Cup for England, and he was crying on the spot afterwards. Bless him. Oh, this is a good pack I'm getting here. Paul Gascoigne, absolute class player back in the day. Again, another one that fell to drinking. Bless him, but absolute amazing player. Tony Adams, captain of Arsenal back in those days, and again, one of the best defenders they've ever had. Dion Dublin, Bernie Slavin and Peter Shirtliff, John Pemberton and John Kay, two Johns, Jan Stelelski, Dennis Wise, double Dennis Wise.
Wait, I actually pulled two.
Oh, and a John Pearson.
John Pearson.
Nice. Don't forget, guys, if you like seeing cards being opened, make sure you give us a subscribe, because that's what we do here. We'll soon do some comic book stuff as well. In fact, let's turn that way so you guys can see properly. So, Mick McCarthy and Paul McGrath, David Burries, Eric Tortsford, Emery Vardy and Steve Shettle, Kevin Bond and another Paul Gascoigne. Get in. Kerry Dixon, he ended up playing for Watford at one point, and Steve Loonston. Franz Carr and Gary Pallister. That's the first Gary Pallister I've seen. Brian Kilcline. Brian Kilcline. And Mark Falco. Andy Hinchcliffe and Paul Beasley. Oh, that card's absolutely messed up. So, absolutely packed for it. Can you see that? The damage? It's obviously gone through the machine. Terrible. John Sheridan, Julian Dix. Craig I'm going to put that to one side. I actually played football with Craig Ramage at the back of my house because our house used to back onto Watford Football Stadium.
Seriously?
Yeah. And he came out after a presentation with him and Tommy Mooney. It was Craig Ramage, Tommy Mooney, and somebody else. And they ended up having a little kickabout outside with us, which was really, really sweet. They didn't have to. Russell Osmond and Darren McDonoghue. Ian Snowden and Dave Beaumont. Brian McClare, David Batty, another class player, David Batty. Nigel Martin, Lee Sinnott. Kerry Evans and Kenny Sansom. Frank McAvenny and Eddie McGoldrick. Alan Cork and Terry Gibson. Mick Phelan, Mark Grew, and Steve Bruce, and another Gary Speed, God bless him, God rest him. Owen Archdeacon. Archdeacon? Archdeacon. Oh, we're nearly there now, guys. There's not a million packets left. What's in here? Lee Chapman on the back. I remember Lee Chapman. Here we go. So, Mark Steen, Andy Thorne. 2 David Barnes. Mel Sterland and Dave Besant. Dean Saunders, double Dean Saunders. Alex Chernick and Tony Adams. Another Ian Holloway, David Rocastle. Mark Hughes, and that guy that we really can't pronounce. Any Soviet Union? Is it Soviet Union?
Poland.
No, Poland. Any Polish out there that could tell us how we can pronounce his name? It would be very much appreciated. There we got Gary Robson and Kevin Ratcliffe and Lee Chapman. Double Lee Chapman. There was a lot of doubles there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alan Smith. Alan Smith of Arsenal. And Lars Elstrup, Luton. Fraser Digby and Rule Fox. Rule Fox was a class player, ended up playing for Newcastle when I was a bit of a fan. Colin Hendry and Dave Watson. Paul Parker and Anders Limpar. Steve Castle, Paul Ramsey. Howard Gale and Paul Allen. Raymond Atelved, Tony Agana. Steve Walsh, Gary Bannister. Roy Atkin and Alan McDonald. Not bad, guys, not bad. I can see the bottom of the box. This has taken me so long to open this, but I've had this for ages, like months. Pat Van Den Houw.
What?
Yep.
That's a name and a half, that is.
What do you reckon? Dutch? I can't remember.
Dutch.
Former Everton fullback, was born in Belgium and played international football for Wales.
What?
Holy crap, as if.
Oh my god.
As if. There we go, guys. Pat Van Den Houw.
Wow.
And Keith Curl. No, I didn't know that. Jerry McElhenney?
Elheny?
Is that the guy that's...
McElhenney?
Yeah, is that the guy that's part owner of Wrexham?
I don't know.
Rob McElhenney, isn't it?
McElhenney, yeah.
So is that your mate Rob? Is that your granddad or something, mate? What's going on? Let us know. Mark Bowen and Jerry McElhenney. Kevin Moran, Mel Sage. Rod Wallace and Eric Young. Richard Cadet, Colin West. Paul Blades and Ian Olney. Robert Rosario and Laurie Sanchez. Dale Gordon, David Kerslake. Kyle Bradshaw and Brian Dean. Both for Sheffield United, is that? Yeah, Sheffield United. Oh, so little Watford players. Terrible. I don't know if it was this set, but I had some like FA Cups and League One trophies. Oh, that's a class goalkeeper on the front there. Bruce Grobler. And look at the state of Andy Thorne. Battered. Bruce Grobler, Andy Thorne. Ian Dowie and Rule Fox. Gegson, Martin Keown. Tim Flowers and Paul Parker. Gary Pallister and John Byrne. Peter Shirtlift, Michael Forsyth. John Kay, Clayton Blackmore, Dean Crombie and Martin Hodge, Mark Hazelwood, and Ian Bard, John Dreyer, and Thomas Hauser. So is that what we got left? 2? Oh, we got 3. 3 left. Oh, I really made a mess of opening that one. Not many Chelsea come out, but there's one there. David Lee and Roger Joseph.
Oh my god, I can't even.
Andy Sinton, Ian Dowie, Glenn Heisen, Carlton Fairweather, Brian Burrows, Tim Flowers, Stuart Slater and Jeff Eckhart, Ronnie Rosenthal and Kevin Gallagher. I believe he was Israeli. Yeah. Quite a good player back in the day. David Barnsley, David Howes and Gary Lund, Chris Price, I'll probably say Gary Lund, and Roy Aitken and Paul Stewart. Go on, Jade, you do the last one.
Oh, thank you.
And
I'll do
you
the
can
honors.
call it, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't even open it.
The pressure is on and Jade is crumbling.
Oh my god. Okay.
Guys, whatever you do, don't tell her parents that she's in here playing with trading cards instead of doing her job.
Guys don't. Mickey Adams, Derek Mountfield, Steve Hodge, Kevin Drinkle,
Yeah.
Reese Wilmot, Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones. I was related to Vinnie Jones for a little bit of time.
What do you mean?
My uncle married his sister, and his wife came to their wedding. So I didn't actually meet Vinnie, but I did meet his wife.
Wow.
One of the longest heart transplant patients in the country was his wife.
Oh my god.
Yeah, longest surviving. There you go. There's Razor as well.
Neil Ruddock.
That's quite good to have Razor Ruddock next to Vinnie Jones. They were the hard men of the 90s. They were.
Steve Lovell. And
Lee Power.
Lee Power.
There we go, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing our Pro Set 1990-91 collector's card pull. If you have, remember, give us a subscribe, and hopefully we'll end up seeing you on the next one. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Bye. I don't even know if this was fruitful.